Okay, what's up, guys? Today we are gonna be reacting to Zach T Films. He's a really popular YouTuber.
Looks right, but since neither haystack seems better, it can't decide which one to pick. So it just stays put, and over time, it slowly starves to death. Now, this donkey sounds dumb, but you've probably done this yourself. You see, when two choices feel equally good, we freeze, wait, and overthink. Because doing nothing feels safer than picking wrong. But doing nothing is still a choice, and sometimes waiting too long is what hurts you the most. A donkey is placed between the wolf face is placed onto the frame.
Okay.
And loudspeakers are attached to it, while a motion sensor is fixed to the front. Then everything is covered up with fake fur, and when a bear approaches, the sensor will go off, making the wolf turn its head, as loud growling and screaming sounds play from the speakers. This scares the bear away, helping keep the farm safe from attacks. Now, each robotic wolf is handmade.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
But bear attacks have increased in the...
Bro, I'm not your mom. What? Bro,
It's your mama.
bro, it's Kevin. Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys, baby bro has my ring, my cool diamond ring.
Yeah.
Countryside.
Clap
So even if a
it!
farmer tries to buy one, it could take months to arrive, which could be too late.
Guys,
The wolf sink a mug under
you not see my ring in my finger time videos. I mean, our finger time videos. Cause I didn't used to have it. I just
water, then place a nail against the bottom and raise a hammer to hit it. Now, normally this would shatter the mug because ceramic doesn't bend, meaning cracks can race through the whole cup. But underwater, the water surrounds the mug and absorbs the shock waves. This keeps the damage
Wait, this is just like Minecraft.
locked near the nail.
yeah.
So instead of the cracks spreading everywhere, the nail just punches out one small hole. Sink a mug under. He pressed his helmet against a switch in the headrest right before the race started. And this switch powered on a magnet hidden in his car. That magnet pulled him towards the metal plate in front. So the instant the plate
The things I only know about charging the phone or turning on lights.
dropped forward, it gave his car a little yank, which was just enough to get him ahead, letting him win the race. But officials eventually noticed and uncovered the switch in the headrest. And once an X-ray revealed the magnet inside, well, he was disqualified. He pressed his helmet against a switch in the headrest right before the race started. And this switch powered on a magnet. If you dump a body, then pour in concrete until it hardens, some people think it wouldn't decompose, making it the perfect place to hide a body. But bodies are already full of bacteria, so gases still build up, and soft tissue collapses. Empty spaces can form inside the block. The smell can also seep through the concrete, meaning the body isn't frozen in place, it's still changing. And those changes can leave behind hidden clues that forensic scanners may be able to detect. Imagine you wrote
Oh my gosh, bro.
Nobody put. Please. Okay, guys.
Yeah, this is literally like.
This is just like those Mr. Beast types of videos.
biggest problem on a slip of paper and folded it up. 100 strangers do the same thing, but they toss their biggest problems into a bucket. Now you have the option of dropping yours in, shaking the bucket around, and grabbing a random slip of paper. But whatever you grab is your new biggest problem. You might get lucky and grab something simple, or you could pick something devastating. Would you do it, or would you hold on to your problem a little tighter? Matt, if you dropped a giant fan into the middle of Antarctica and tried to blow the cool air all the way up to Los Angeles, it would need to travel over 8,000 miles to get there, meaning the fan would have to blow over twice the speed of a level 5.
That was my little brother Kevin.
Oh my gosh, well, the phone thing over here is just coming off.
Hey,
Guys, you guys can't see it because my phone's actually cracking.
By the way, guys, I'm just gonna look for a new cover because of Baby Bro. I see breaking out old cover.
Hurricane, which would take 5,000 times as much electricity per
5,000 times. That's bro. That's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Then there's a jet.
I know that. Oh wait, royalty. Should I subscribe?
I don't know.
Subscribed.
produced in the world. As it traveled up, the wind would also lose a lot of its power along the way, meaning that by the time it reached Los Angeles, it would probably just be a faint breeze. If you dropped a giant fan, drill small holes around the lower end of a PVC pipe, then
Never heard of that.
bury it beside your plants with the holes below the soil. Next, add a small amount of old leaves and cover them with food scraps and shredded paper. Then place a heavy lid on the top to keep bugs and predators out. Now the food draws worms in through the holes, where they break the scraps down. And after feeding, they move through the surrounding soil, loosening it while leaving waste behind. This turns your scraps into nutrients that your plants can feed on. Real small. Before she left for school, she asked her mother to cook pork for dinner. She was happy to, but after it was cooked, she had a stroke, and the girl came home to find her on the floor. After she died, her family froze the pork meal she had cooked, but the girl couldn't bring herself.
Hey,
Guys, Roger's back.
how
He's
do
back.
the Gillette thing?
What Gillette?
Oh, wait. No, how did that Bennett?
By the way, guys, for us Christians, 3 Days of Darkness is coming. I think it's coming tomorrow.
Raining. Okay, yeah.
To eat it, knowing it was
Coming, by the way.
Yeah.
the last time she would eat her mother's cooking. It sat in the freezer for 5 years, until she was finally ready. With the help of a chef, the meal was
Oh my gosh.
freshened up. And when the girl took the first bite, all those memories came
Where? Roger! Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
flooding back. Every time her mother had cooked her favorite meal, making her cry as she ate it for the final time. Before she left, McDonald's had the quarter pounder, so A&W launched the third pounder. It was bigger, but it cost the same, and they thought customers would obviously choose it, but they did not. And when they interviewed them and asked them why, they said since 4 was bigger than 3, the quarter pounder was obviously bigger, meaning the customers were just bad at math, resulting in the cancellation of the third pounder. McDonald's, she begins to panic because someone is approaching her too suddenly. Tiny sensors in the dress detect the change in her breathing while also tracking the person's movement. And when those two signals line up, small motors in the shoulders activate, shooting out a circle of protective spider-like arms, creating space around her and warning them to keep away. But if someone approaches calmly and her breathing stays steady, those same arms soften, almost inviting them in. She begins. If you drop a rat into a jar of food, it would eat freely, sleep when it's full, and do the same thing day after day. Now, at first, the jar would be so full easily and leave whenever it wanted. But the more it eats, the emptier the jar gets, slowly pulling the rat away from the exit without it even noticing. And even though it's comfortable, it's slowly trapping itself inside. And this is the same for human comforts. The more you sink into your comfort zone, the harder it is to escape, until you're in so deep that doing anything else feels almost impossible. During the race, his hamstring suddenly tore inside his leg.
Okay.
And he collapsed onto the track, while the other runners raced towards the
So all that's missing is a Gillette.
Gillette.
finish. Years of training and planning were gone in an instant. Then he grabbed his hamstring in pain. Medics rushed toward him, but he waved them away. Then, somehow, he forced himself back to his feet and started hopping toward the finish line. Every step looked painful, and he got to a point where he could hardly take another step. Then the crowd watched as a different man broke through security and ran onto the track. It was his father. He wrapped an arm around his son and helped him keep going step by
W father, guys. Rogers 20%.
step. They were the last to cross the finish line, but 65,000 people stood and cheered anyway. During the race, they pulled the dipstick from the truck and quietly marked the full line lower than it should be. So when the engine was checked, it looked like it had enough oil, but the engine would always have less than it was supposed to. You see, Nazis were forcing the workers to build army trucks for them. The legend says the workers secretly messed with the dipsticks, and without enough oil, the engine was slowly ground down, eventually locking up and leaving them stranded. They pulled the dip. If your friend is bench pressing and gets the bar almost back to the rack, but can't push it any higher, it means his arms are pushing almost as hard as the bar is pushing down. So the bar is basically stuck in place. That means the spotter doesn't have to lift the whole weight. They only have to add the tiny bit of force your friend is missing. So even if the bar is really heavy, the spotter should be able to lift it with just one finger.
One finger is crazy, bro.
But don't actually try this because it'll probably slip off and crush your friend.
Down.
He crawled through the ceiling with a bat in his hand, dropped down into a locked room, and grabbed a different bat, leaving the other in its place. You see, earlier that day, his teammate had brought in a bat filled with cork, which made the bat lighter and quicker when he swung. But the other team grew suspicious and had it taken away to be tested, so his team sent him to steal it back and swap it with a clean bat. That way, officials would find nothing. But the bat he left behind had another player's name on it. So the officials caught the swap, found the cork, and suspended the cheating teammate. He loops a rope around the trunk and slides his left foot inside. As he stands on it, the rope grips tight enough to hold his
You're lucky because it's almost 15 minutes, man.
weight.
It's 12 minutes.
Then a second rope is wrapped higher up and looped around his right thigh. He leans back, and this one bites into the trunk too. By shifting his weight between the two, he inches up the trunk until he reaches the coconuts at the top. He loops a rope. You walk up to order a coffee and point at the medium for $4.50. But right before you pay, the cashier points to the large and says it's only 50 cents more. So now the medium suddenly feels stupid. You didn't even want a large, but your brain starts doing the math. Because for just 50 cents more, the large feels way too good to pass up. And that's exactly why companies do this. You see, when there are only two options,
What the hell is he asking for right now?
Bro.
most people compare
Bro, what? Come. Bro, come.
them directly. But when they add a middle option that's priced almost the same as the biggest one, well, it makes the expensive option feel like the obvious choice. So instead of buying what you actually wanted, you spend more money, get more coffee, and walk away thinking you made the smart decision. You walk up. The food was running low. He couldn't afford to feed his own. He was given a sheet with 3 words listed, and he was told to rearrange the letters to make new ones. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't. When he looked up, he realized half the class was already done. And since he still couldn't solve the words, he felt stupid and embarrassed. But his side of the class actually got 2 words that were impossible to solve, while the other side of the class got 2 easy words, which is why they were able to finish. But the third word was Cinerama, which everyone in the class had. The kids with the easy words felt confident, so they quickly rearranged it to American. But the kids with the impossible words already believed
Yeah.
Oh my god, for Baby Bro IT is wasting time.
they would fail, which ended up meaning they did.
If you guys enjoyed, smash that like button and subscribe, and we out. Peace.